And we are back for part 2 of our NBL1 double header. Live from the Southern Basketball Stadium, it's the Southern Sabres taking on the Geelong Cats. Super Cats. Not Cats, that's football. My name is Jamie Hamilton and I am joined by NBL legend Adam Ballinger. Adam, thank you for joining me.
Jamie, thanks for having me back.
This tonight's clash sees the third placed Super Cats sitting 10-6, taking on the cellar dwelling 18th placed 3-11 Southern Sabres. Now I want to touch on, before we get started, this Geelong Super Cats team. Every single year when we talk about championship favourites, when we talk about contenders, that when we look at the top 4, it's always the Geelong Super Cats. Even after the retirement of 2 of their veterans, 2 of their legends, Nathan Herbert and Jamie Medved, they still have 5 players returning from last year, which they've said is unfortunate. They've said only 5, which just goes to show this culture and this ability to retain players and people loving to play there. So how significant do you think it is of keeping that solid core together year in, year out?
Yeah, you hit on the head when you say the culture. When you build something like that, that players want to be a part of, once they get in, they don't want to leave, and you know what's expected of you, and winning is a part of that. If you go into every season, every game, expecting to win because that's what the teams did before you, it's a definite advantage, and it takes a long time to build something like that up, but once you have it, people want to be a part of it, and that's why I've been able to do it for so long.
And you were a part of that, even if just for a season, but with the Nunawading Spectres, and you know they keep that solid core, Shane McDonald, Simon Conn, and bring young guys up, and it works, and it's a lot of the reason that teams are successful. You can have the most talented players, but if they don't gel, a team of champions, the old saying, a team of champions is nothing compared to a champion team.
I like that. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it is harder at this level to keep some guys around, but when you get someone who you think could be a part of your program for a while, it is important to kind of do what you need to keep them there and keep them happy.
As we take a look at the starting 5s for tonight's game for the Super Cats: Nick Owusu, Lewis Thomas, AJ Williams, Marla Hicks, and DeMarcus Gatlin. And for the Southern Sabres, Kingsley Box, Jaden Weldon, the superstar duo of Sam McDaniel and Dave Barlow, with Ryan Beastie locking down the middle. Now, over the last few weeks, most of the core for the Sabres is back. Now with Barlow, McDaniel, Sigonini, Pantelis, all the unfortunate injuries that the Sabres went throughout the middle of the year. But still, the wins aren't coming. They've just had the one win, albeit a massive win, over the Dandenong Rangers a few weeks ago. What do you think the Sabres need to do to get back on track and to start putting the wins together?
Yeah, it's tough when it gets down to this part of the season. You really got no hope to play on onto in the playoffs or anything like that. When you watch them play, they don't look like a last place team. They really don't. When they're on track and firing, they're really good. I think, especially for this game, Barlow needs to play well, which he always does, but he needs to stay out of foul trouble too. Last game he got in foul trouble. The second he went out, I think it went down
last 2 games he's fouled out.
Yeah.
We're ready to go. Barlow wins the tip. The Sabres control it. It's in the hands of McDaniel, now Beastie. Barlow has it with Thomas on him. 2 veterans going at it. Barlow up and under, no good. Tries to find McDaniel and he can't do it. And then an early foul.
One of those new age fouls where the guard stops. He knows he's got a guy behind him. He just stops, lets him run into him, and there's a foul.
Box whistled for that first foul. Trying to find inside to Hicks. Williams thought about it. Hicks with the big screen. Ball's in the corner. 3's up. No good. Owusu pulls down the board, drops the dime. Great ball movement there by the Sabres, and Gatlin scores the first point of the game. Weldon has it. Now McDaniel drives in, pulls up, tough shot, might have got a hand on it. And Williams can't get the handle. Ball goes between his legs and out of bounds, and the Sabres gain possession.
They come out in that 3-2 zone defense, which is great, but we'll see if they can rebound out of it.
Weldon has it at the top. He's got plenty of space, all the time in the world, but that's
foul.
because of the moving screen. Barlow whistled for that one, not happy about it.
Referee said no to the basket.
Exactly what we didn't want.
That was a number 20.
Barlow, yep, as we touched on before, fouled out in the last 2 games. Really needs to be careful. Thomas goes to the ring. Great up and under there. Barlow on Thomas here, going to back him down. Putting the ball on the floor, they've cleared out. And then Nick Owusu, poor foul, had the right idea.
I think he was unlucky on that.
Foul's been called actually on Thomas for getting his hand in there. Barlow going to the line to shoot 2.
2 shots.
Misses the first. Doesn't matter if I talk or not during the free throws. Has still managed to jinx them somehow. Happened all throughout the women's game earlier. As the stadium goes silent and he hits his second, gets the Sabres on the board.
It is a small, maybe they can actually hear you. So it is a small stadium. When it gets quiet, maybe you're in their ear.
Inside to Hicks. With Barlow on him, he's got the size advantage. Thomas, the big man with the 3. No good, awkward release. McDaniel pulls it down. Barlow sets the screen, he's got plenty of time and knocks down the 3. And we're locked at 4 apiece. Thomas drives in. Gatlin for 3, no,
anything.
No, nothing, just no.
Airball, that was about a foot short.
Sabres will be very happy with that.
Yeah, stay in the zone if they're going to shoot threes like that.
Beastie to Weldon. Barlow another screen. Weldon is in rhythm and he knocks down the 3. Back in the side, back in the starting lineup, back on the score sheet with a big 3. Owusu thought about it to Gatlin. And Barlow, strong defense, not getting anything through him. Swats that out of bounds. Box takes a seat. Carter checking in for the Sabres. Didn't get on the court last week, but he's back in the team now, defending Thomas. Thomas beats him with that first step. Another 3-point shot off. Owusu pulls down the boot. Heaves up a shot, didn't hit the ring. Sabres looking strong defensively to start the game here. Weldon thought about it. Attacking the ring, loses the ball. Good defense there by Owusu. Thomas, the trailer, the big man for the 3, rims out. Hicks can't control that one. Barlow pulls down the board. Kicks it off to McDaniel, who steps into a 3 and knocks it down. The Sabres are on fire early here.
3 for 3. That's a good start.
Owusu, hand down, man down. Shot just rims out. Beastie pulls down the board here. Doesn't matter who pulls down the board. They're just going to bring it up the court themselves. 5-point cuts on the court here for the Sabres. Weldon slowing it down. Beastie takes the 3. First miss for the game for the Sabres from 3. And this is going to be an interesting matchup. Owusu on Carter, 2 veterans. Thomas just throws it straight in the hands of Beastie, looking for Owusu. McDaniel pushes it down the court. Spins. Great hands there by Owusu. We're going up and down all night. AJ Williams absolutely harassed and still manages to get it up.
Yeah,
Great finish there.
Got fouled there with 2 arms across the face. Let it go. That's all right.
Barlow's got the mismatch, gets doubled. Carter takes the 3,
oh,
and he knocks it down.
Shooting well. Things are looking good for the Sabres right now. And this zone really is messing with Geelong right now.
Gatlin into Thomas. Ball's on the wing by Williams. He's got Barlow on him, wants to take him to the ring. Barlow just keeps those hands up. Great D there by the Sabres. Nothing coming at all for the Cats. Carter's in the corner. That one rims out. McDaniel pulls down the O board. He's going to back down Owusu here. And then the inevitable foul comes. Owusu, a little bit too much going on there. Missed match with size there. Pantelis checking in for the Sabres. As does Box, who's got it. Now Carter has it. Box puts up the 3. No good. Hicks pulls down the board. Gatlin, short once again, chases down his own board and then puts that one in over the outstretched hand of the long Zach Pantelis.
That's what we want. We had that missed jump shot, but again, you got to clean up the boards. But I don't see any reason to come out of that zone for the Sabres right now. Just stick with it.
Carter takes it all the way, keeps it in, and then it's chased down. Thomas trailing, big man 3, no good. Marlo Hicks there to clean it up. Marlo Hicks is going to be a big mismatch all night for the Sabres. And another 3 by the Sabres, Jamie Badish.
Just keep putting, I don't see any reason to go anywhere past the 3-point line. Just keep shooting those 3s.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That's what they want to do anyway, so layup or 3.
Owusu in the corner, inside to Hicks. Great move there. Nice little shot there, extending range. Marla Hicks can shoot it anywhere. And then great quarterback pass, no good. That's off the hand of Owusu, says the official. I thought it might have come off the hand of Pantelis.
Me too, but great run of the court, great over-the-top pass. You got to finish those.
Big 208-centimetre Nick Tartar checks in for the Sabres. Barlow takes a seat. Let's see. Last week he was a little bit tentative at times. As Carter loses the ball once again. The lob. Oh, and he spills it. He spills it in midair.
That was perfect. I think that was a good pass. He just missed it.
Perfect pass.
Watching Reese
corner
run
3.
Around, he looks a little slow tonight.
Yeah, he looks a little bit underdone. He's been struggling with an ankle and a calf the last few weeks. And there he is. Gatlin misses another one. He's struggling to start early here. And 2 for 7. Carter has it, kicks it to the big Tartar. See if he can go to work. They all clear out. Turn around, and that's no good. You want to see him attacking the body there.
Yeah, you'd rather
Gatlin
see him.
and Reese Carter, great hands. The veteran play there by Reese Carter. Box taking a seat for the Sabres. McDaniel checking back in. Nothing coming easy here for the Cats. Owusu has it. Ball's in the corner. They feed it inside to Thomas. He's going to go to the line to shoot 2, beating Tartar with that quick first step.
Yeah, this is the second time he's got him on that move. Catches it and goes right away. Looks to be pretty skilled underneath there.
Thomas to the line here. DP with Adelaide in the NBL last season. Gets the first one to go. Did you ever play under the tutelage of Joey Wright?
No, I played against the tutelage of Joey Wright quite a bit. Great coach, tough.
Fantastic coach.
Yeah, fierce coach. Not afraid to get into it with the players on the other team during the game to get his own team fired up. But that, I mean, I think that's one of the reasons he's done so well in Adelaide is they really like that culture. They really like to see that fiery coach on the sideline, and the team feeds off that too.
Carter spills it and gets called for travelling there.
Yeah,
just caught in between two minds. He's going to take a seat on the bench.
Something that usually comes pretty easy there with Reese. But I think, who knows, he may not have been on the court at all in the last 2-3 weeks, and he's just trying to play the game.
He's struggled so far this season a bit, hasn't quite been what Australian fans might remember him as, playing in the NBL. McInerney attacking. And then Thomas puts his hand up, says, yep, that's my 2 points, thanks, scorers.
Make sure the scorers get that. Quick, too. He wasn't even a half court. He did that right away. Usually you wait a second.
O'Brien has it at the top, slows it down. And just steps into a three. And the Sabres cannot miss from beyond the arc. Big first quarter to start here, setting the tone. And this zone has been working wonders for the Sabres so far. Just like that, almost gets it. Blythe attacking. Tata rejects it at the top.
He can certainly do that. He's athletic and long enough to do that for sure. Oh, that's a bad pass.
Daniel almost 3 on no here. Advantage Owusu. Just going to get the easy 2 here. Poor turnover there by the Sabres. Interesting matchup here. The rookie against the veteran. McDaniel clears out at the top. Attacking. Turnaround floater. No good. Up and down game here to start. Inside to McInerney with Tata. Tough move there. McInerney likes that matchup. They're going to him a bit. 6-second difference here between the shot clock and the game clock. Sabres looking for a good one. It's in the hands of O'Brien. He's got Gatlin on him. Almost comes up with it. O'Brien gets caught. Pantelis inside to McDaniel. Got to get a shot up. And he doesn't. And that's a shot clock violation. Sabres did not want that to end the quarter.
A few too many passes on that possession. I thought they had a 3 and then tried to explore a little bit more and then gave up a good shot for a no shot.
Who are the Supercats going to go to here for the last shot? Maybe Owusu. He takes it all the way, takes the shot up, no good. And that's quarter time here at the Sabre Dome. Supercats got the lead back after a shaky start. It's 20-19. Sabres looking really good to start the quarter, to start the game here.
Are you ready? Set.
Shooting 6 of 10 from beyond the arc, 60% compared to 0. Supercats didn't hit any threes at all, 0 for 9, and that is far from the start you want to start the game here. Sabres play this exact way every week. They're going to jack up the threes. They're going to... It's threes and layups. You say it a lot. Threes and layups, that's all they do. And tonight and today it's worked so far.
Yeah, I think it might be a little bit of a bad sign if Geelong haven't hit a single 3 yet and they're only down 1.
Yeah, they're up 1.
Who is it?
Oh, sorry, they're up 1. That's an even worse sign.
0 for 9 from beyond the arc.
They're going to start hitting a few of those shots, but I don't see any reason why Sabres will come out of that zone. They've gotten a couple easy buckets down to the post. That's where you really don't want to be scored on if you're in the zone. You want to pack it in, no shots close to the basket. But they got to keep running. They got to keep throwing the ball to the basket and hope it goes in.
A scary sign for the Sabres. 9 turnovers in that first quarter. If they keep going, they're looking at 40 turnovers for a game, and you're not going to win a game.
No, well,
if you commit 40
not.
turnovers.
Yeah, that's a bad. You can't teach the kids those kind of turnovers. A good crowd here again.
Big crowd,
decent
yes.
Crowd.
Looking good. Quadruple header today at the Sabre Dome.
Quadruple header. Were you here for all 4?
I was here for 3 of the 4.
Well, you couldn't make it for the first one?
No, I had some business to attend to.
Basketball's your business. I thought you didn't do anything other than basketball.
Pretty much. I spend my hours doing my research, which
yeah, that's right. The hardest working man in NBL1. Well, I love it because I got plenty of questions. I do not know any. Well, I know some things, but I don't know much about NBL1.
You know a lot more than I do about the game of basketball. I know about you in the game of basketball.
Yeah,
Michigan State.
You know about these guys. Yeah, Michigan State. Number one in the country next year. Maybe they'll ask me back. Maybe
on the court
we'll
as a
get
coach.
the gig for their games.
We'll commentate their games.
Oh, maybe if they're listening, we might get the gig for their games.
That would be a dream. Cats have the ball to start the second quarter. Marlo Hicks, tough shot, banks it home.
He's got a soft shot in there, and he's not rushing at all.
He's got a great touch.
He's a big boy.
He's on Barlow here. Barlow, quick first step. Harassed there. Take your pick. Could have been a foul on either of them. Either way, Barlow's going to the line. The ref picks Hicks. Rhyming there. That's what's going to get me the Michigan State.
There you go. Yeah, you got to get a gimmick. Get a gimmick. That's good. You're like the rhyming. Drop a couple bars into your commentary. You just got to start trending on Twitter or something. You got to go viral with something. Maybe we can start an argument or something, like fake an argument or beef. Start fake some beef in you.
No, the NBL1 always trending. Fantastic coverage this season in its debut year. There's a little political plug for me. Barlow hits them both. Just try not to talk about the free throws, because every time I talk about someone shooting free throws, they miss.
Yeah, you hit them both there, so.
So I'm not as big a jinx.
Yeah.
And that pass to no one. Lewis Varley checks in for his first minutes and throws it straight out of bounds. Sabres ball. Barlow has it. He likes this matchup on Hicks. Big cross-court pass to Beastie. Shot rims out. Barlow doesn't quite pull down the board. Screen set in the middle of the court. Varley has it. Good ball moving inside. Now to Hicks. He's got the mismatch, but he gets doubled straight away. Sabres playing excellent defense here. Nothing coming easy. And the ball's tipped. McInerney takes a seat for the Cats. Goodwin checks in. 3-point shot's up. Still nothing doing for the Cats from beyond the arc. McDaniel attacking using his size and takes it all the way to the ring. Williams breaks his own ankles.
He's too quick.
There he is, puts up the three and knocks down the first three for the game by the Cats.
1 for 10 now. Still
1 for 11.
1 for 11.
9% from beyond the arc. That's tough. Back to Barlow's got a mismatch here. He gets the double straight away. Creates his own space. Gets called for a travel.
He's always on the edge of traveling. Every single
he always
move
looks like he
he's
travels.
Very close.
Not happy about it. But you're not going to argue with the officials. NBL official down there on the baseline. Williams steps into a three. 2 in a row for him. Forget that first quarter. And he's up and about now. Playing harassing D there on Weldon as Beastie puts up a shot. Could have been called for an over the back there, but Cats have it. Barley pulls it out, back to Williams. He sees a gap. Goodwin thought about it. Williams, 3 in a row. He's feeling it. He's feeling it. And Coach Cooper Brown puts a stop to that straight away. 2.5 minutes down in the second quarter. That lead is out to 8 for the Cats, 31-23. I think the message at quarter time by Coach O'Neill was just, let's forget about that first quarter. Nothing happened. Keep taking your shots. And that's exactly what Williams is doing, 3 in a row for the Cats. What do the Sabres have to do to change up, to start limiting those shots?
I don't know. I don't know if they'll change their defense completely, or if they'll just focus more in on Williams specifically on the three-point line. No one else is hitting him, but he's on fire now with three straight. Those are back-breaking threes right there. I don't know. I don't know what the philosophy is, but I think you can maybe just when he's got the ball, but just be way more aware of where he is, because he's going to shoot it from anywhere now.
Yeah, and they're tough shots. He's hitting those. He's not making them easy for himself.
Yeah.
Hand in his face doesn't matter, but when he's feeling it, he's on. And
yeah, he's feeling it now. So now they've got something to deal with.
13.7 points, 2.8 assists, rebounds, 3 assists a game. So he's doing a little bit of everything, and he's feeling it now. Up to 11 already. He's the only Super Cat in double digits at the moment. No Sabres in double digits. Dave Barlow leading the way with 6. McDaniel has 5. Few others with 3. Everyone's doing a little bit of everything for the Sabres. Let's see if they're going to change anything now. Weldon has the ball. Now to Barlow. And he puts up the shot and knocks that down. Varley. He's got Carter on him. He's checked back in. Ball's tipped. Manages to keep it in just. Shot clock ticking down inside to Hicks. He's got a mismatch on him. He's going to go to work. That is a pretty move there, Marlo Hicks.
That was a very impressive move. That was...
Fakes one way, goes the other.
Yeah, and he was 15 feet away from the basket. He ended up with a layup.
McDaniel called for the... Count the basket. He's going to go to the line for one more. That foul whistled on Lewis Varley. McDaniel continuing from where he left off last week. Doing a little bit of everything.
Loves the ball at those elbows, too. Take a couple dribbles, power his way to the basket, and get a good finish.
Well, the offense looks good when it goes through him. He can score, he can distribute. And his size is it's tough to guard.
Yeah, he's strong. He's got great body control.
He's a oversized guard, which we're seeing a lot more nowadays.
Yeah, I know.
That LeBron James type where as Blythe misses the 3, that LeBron James big size, strength, can bring the ball up the court, can take the 3, can back you down, doesn't matter. Carter, he's left wide open. And that's another 3 for Reese Carter.
No matter how rusty he is, he's always going to be able to shoot, and he will shoot it too. He's never going to be shy.
Fits in perfectly with this team.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Williams on Weldon here. Comes the switch now. He's got Barlow on him. Hicks has a mismatch. Williams is going to take the shot anyway, but he'll chase it up. And that's a tough finish. The up and under. Playing for the foul. Still manages to knock it down. Carter thought about it, and now he's going to take it. That looked off. McDaniel pulls down the board. Plenty of contact. Doesn't matter. No foul called. Goodwin brings the ball up the court. Now to Blight to Hicks. He's feeling it. Just rims out. Unlucky shot. McDaniel. No chance to take a breath when McDaniel's got the ball. Inside to Barlow. Help comes straight away. Now foul's called. It's on the floor. Barlow wants the 2. But it's going to stay on the floor. It's called on Blythe. Few subs coming in for both sides. Lewis Thomas checks back in, as does DeMarcus Gatlin. And for the Sabres, that happened so fast I couldn't see. Tom O'Brien and Ryan Beastie have checked back in. Carter's left open. Little fade away. No good. Playing for the thought there was a foul. Wide open 3, and that's still not dropping. Cats looking like what the Sabres have been the last few weeks. Lewis Thomas harassing defense. Nothing's coming easy. Barlow gets doubled straight away. Beautiful pass to Beastie. And what a play that was. The court vision of Dave Barlow is unbelievable.
Yeah, when he's got the ball in his hands, usually good things happen.
Barlow's on the ball here defending Goodwin. Williams, cross-court pass. They go inside. Great D. Shot clock's running down. Thomas attacking the rim and remains calm and a beautiful finish. Great touch at the ring. O'Brien has it. Looking inside to Beastie. Beastie's going to go to work. Finds McDaniel. Shot clock ticking down. Carter, that's deep. And it almost goes down. Quick first step to Williams. Thomas met at the top by McDaniel, but it doesn't matter. Thomas, great inside-outside player. It doesn't matter where he's got the ball on the court.
Yeah, he's been impressive tonight. Quick, good footwork too, long arms, guarding all positions.
Passes up to Gatlin. Carter tries to get the steal, doesn't quite happen. Coach Cooper Brown calls a timeout for the Sabres. 3:23 left in the second quarter. It's a 7-point advantage to the Super Cats. 34-41. Very up and down game here. Not a lot of sets being run, but that's the way the Sabres like to play.
Yeah, it is. Thank God they're shooting well from three right now. It'd be blown out quite a bit more. But you know, they're competing. They're playing hard. It's a good game to watch. So hopefully they can keep it close. And going into the fourth quarter, we'll see what happens.
6-0 run at the moment to the Super Cats. But other than that, stats looking pretty even. Cats getting a few more offensive rebounds. That's the Achilles heel of the Sabres. It has been the whole season, the lack of size. Looks like Tartar's going to check back in here for the Cats, for the Sabres, excuse me, and that's kind of what the Sabres need at the moment. Coach Cooper Brown working really closely with Nick Tartar this season, trying to improve his strength and his ability to defend bigs down on the block, because he's got the size, he's got the athleticism. He just needs that experience, and he hasn't played against the bigs, the caliber that we have here in the NBL1 competition. It'll be interesting to see him. Looks like he's matching up on Lewis Thomas now, who likes to play outside of the paint as well. As Carter, big swing pass, no good. Carter, up fake, knocks it down once again.
Reese, very good shot. Shot fake, one dribble, didn't move anywhere.
And then whistled for the foul. Can't pump up his size too much.
Well, I think he's doing the best with what he's got right now. He does look a step slow, so he's trying to play that veteran game.
When he's hitting threes left, right, and center.
Exactly.
That's exactly what he does.
He's still effective. If he's shooting the ball well, he's still effective.
Varley has it for the Cats at the top. Shifty move, drives in, no good. Tartar pulls down the board using his size. And here's Carter. Nice pass into the corner. Back up top. That's a tough shot. Terrible shot selection. Gatlin gets up and flushes down the easy two. That's the type of stuff that you're going to get with Carter. He'll do moments of brilliance and then brain fades like that.
Yeah, he probably pushed that one a little bit, but to his defense, I mean, he does not like he's got a million options to go to.
Nice pass there by Carter into the corner. Three's no good. Varley slows it down here for the Cats. Kicks it up the court. Great pass inside to Thomas, but he didn't expect it. Big cross-court pass, and Williams. No good. Tata pulls down the board. And O'Brien pushing it, attacking. Into the corner. Now back to Carter. Thought about it, gets it to Beastie. He's going to take the shot. And the Sabres starting to slow down a little bit. Threes aren't dropping anymore. And Varley, they're not for either team.
That was a questionable shot by Varley. I think they can get a couple passes. They're getting great shots at the rim. I'm not sure that was the shot they wanted.
Beastie. Now to O'Brien. Slows it down. He's going to attack. Kicks it out to Carter. Shot clock ticks down. That's a tough shot. That's no good. Banish pulls down the board. Inside to Carter.
No,
he
missed.
throws that, and then Tata cleaning up the mess.
Reese is begging for a sub.
We'll say that was the play. We'll say that was the play.
He does not want the ball. Please get me out of here. He's tired.
Tata uses those long arms. Gets a hand on it to McInerney. Carter's struggling. Shot clock's ticking down. Carter's trying to foul, but the refs aren't calling it.
Something. The game just won't stop.
Tough finish. Tata pulls down the board. And Carter with a nice pass there.
Yeah, no
Could have been a foul. No call. Tom O'Brien.
Keep him
Tough
in.
finish at the rim.
Keep Reese in. Make him play. Look, he's tired.
He's looking up to the heavens saying, well, what have I done to deserve this? Shot clock's turned off. Williams has it.
It hasn't been a break and play for like 3 or 4 minutes.
Williams attacking. Takes it all the way to the ring himself. Shot clock's going to run out. Game clock. And that's halftime here to Reese Carter's benefit. He's playing on one leg at the best of times at the moment.
He's calling for a sub for minutes.
Either way, halftime here at the Sabre Dome. 4-point advantage to the Supercats, 45-41. With the exception of Reese Carter struggling to get any oxygen in at the moment.
Straight into an ice bath, a halftime ice bath.
Sabres looking pretty good this game. 4-point deficit. It's been a scrappy game. It's not been not one for the highlight reel.
No, probably not. But I mean, scrappy is probably how they want to keep it. I think just from watching the game, not checking the stats, you think Geelong was up by quite a bit more. They're probably a little bit disappointed. Sandringham, I don't think they're going in happy, but they're at least going to say, we're not playing great. There's a lot of things we can do, but look, we're only down 4 points, so that's a positive in itself.
We're going to take a quick break here. We'll be back in about 5 minutes. 45-41, Cats have the lead. bench, and the Super Cats only 2 points off the bench. So, is it the Super Cats bench that needs to step up at the moment?
I guess, you'd want more than 2 points. I don't know their situation. Maybe that's kind of always the way they are. They rely on their first five to get things done. But no, I would say they need some help. Without knowing much background on it, you probably know all the background on it. You probably got all the stats already.
I guess it's a big difference when, you got that veteran of Reese Carter coming off the bench. He's been, in and out of the team all season, struggled with a calf and with an ankle, basically running on one tire at the moment. But, if you can still hit the threes, you can just stand there and hit the threes. But that's not the type of player he is. He will do everything. He will go as hard as he can for as long as he can, as we saw at the end of the second quarter. Needed a sub. Didn't come. He didn't whine and complain. He kept going and did exactly what he needed to do. And one of the things that I flagged at the start of the broadcast, and I've been saying all season, is who else is going to step up? They can't rely on one or two players to do it all for them. It's when they've been in the team, it's been Barlow and McDaniel, and then it's kind of been no one else. But yes, Barlow and McDaniel are leading the way, as they should, and as you would expect that they would. But then you've got, Tom O'Brien 5 points off the bench, Carter 9 points off the bench, as we said. Weldon's chipped in with a bucket. Beastie's done a bit. Badish has done a bit. And that's the kind of thing that the Sabres need and have needed all year. Is you want your big guys leading the way at the forefront, as they always are, and then you need little people, the position players, role players, doing their role. And as we've seen, as it's worked today, they're only down 4 against the team that's third on the ladder.
Yeah, they've been close. There's been a few blowouts throughout the year, but there's not been any teams that you see that are just head and shoulders, skill-wise above the Sabres. They just lack certain positions. They lack some size. They lack a couple more veterans who can kind of get things done when things are, going bad. But they're there. They're close.
As we get underway in the third quarter, the Sabres have it. Thought about the shot. Pulls it out to Weldon, now to Barlow. Inside to McDaniel. Offense looks good when he's got it. Just rims out in the post move and then tiptoeing on the line. Kept it in somehow. Owusu has it, finds Thomas. Tough pass. Thomas can't finish. Beastie pulls down the board. Barlow threads the needle into McDaniel.
Good cut.
Tiptoeing with the travel again. Nice. But with the know-how to not plant that third step. If McDaniel can get a bit of court time this year for Melbourne United, that's going to be a scary thing because he's playing full of confidence. Thomas misses another 3 for the Cats. Beastie sees an open lane, attacks the big. And Hicks does well to get a hand on that. Slap it out of bounds. Sabres ball on the baseline. 17 on the shot clock. Ball's turned over. Thomas running. Barlow chasing. Decides not to risk another foul. Poor play there by the Sabres. Pull up from the free throw line. Goes in there now. Unlucky, the big man Hicks pushing the ball. Kicks it across to Williams. Back to Hicks. Owusu driving baseline. Great D. Better offense. Nick Owusu. Veteran maneuver there. McDaniel to Beastie. Then Owusu's got his hands all over it again. Beastie manages to rake it in. McDaniel. Got to get that ball moving. Up fake, smart move there. 3 up. No good. Williams on McDaniel. Switch comes now, it's Barlow. Mismatch inside, great dump pass to Nikawusu, and he can't finish it off. Weldon pushing. Professional foul there by Marlo Hicks. Everyone can take a deep breath.
Covers up quite a bit of court. It's hard not to run into him.
Big man, but he can move well.
Yeah, smooth jumper. He's great in that little short corner mid post area.
Carter checks back in. He's had a massage. He's had
maybe a spa, maybe a quick ice bath, anything.
Barlow, open 3. Rims out. He's had a tough game so far. Gatlin loses it. Beastie diving on it. Got to get the pass. Does well not to travel there. Carter's got to get it over. Beastie does. Barlow. Wow, what a move there. Up, under, around. Here's the ball. There's the ball. 2 points either way. And we're sitting at a 4-point advantage to the Cats, 45-49. Wow. Nikawusu. Great presence there. Presence of mind by the Cats. Owusu has it. With McDaniel on him. Hicks. Just like you said. That short post area. And that's just playing together all these years. Those tips, knowing exactly where the players are, where they should be, where they're going to be. Yeah. Barlow, big swing past the Kingsley box. No good. Here's Nikawusu with Barlow on him. And Barlow lets that 2 drop. Coach Cooper Brown not looking too happy here. That's a few easy turnovers that shouldn't have happened. Carter swings out to Barlow. Puts the ball on the deck. Finds Carter again. Great presence of mind there, Dave Barlow. Finding exactly the right player. Lobs up. And you can play together for as many years as you like. But if you're going to throw passes like that, it's not going to pay off.
Yeah, I like going into Hicks there, trying to get him the ball. I mean, against the zone, you want to penetrate it with the pass, and it's good to have someone so skilled around that high post area. You know, he doesn't have to catch and shoot, but if he catches it and kicks it back out, that makes the zone really move around.
Well, he's always a threat. Doesn't matter where on the court he is.
Yeah, they do a good job.
He can take the 3. He can... Beastie can take the 3, but he's going to miss it. He can bring the ball up the court, even if just for a few steps. Williams got Carter on him. Big screen set. Owusu is open in the paint. They find it. They find him. Double comes. Triple comes, actually. Carter gets a hand on that pass. Williams kicks it to Thomas. He's got that awkward shooting style, but it's effective most of the time. Carter pushing it. Thought about the 3. Kicks it to Beastie. He's going to spin. He hits the deck. Barlow's going to take the 3. And he's missed his last few shots. He has Barlow. He's gone a bit cold. Williams has it. He's going to attack the paint. Steps back. Decides to take the 3. And he continues where he left off in the first half. Sam McDaniel says, anything you can do, I can do better.
It's a 3-point party. Why even have any court inside the 3-point line? Just go 3-point line, 3-point line. Don't bother getting in there.
Williams,
here we go.
No way, not again. Bit of a heat check there, but Hicks pulls down the board and just says, don't worry, guys, I'll do it.
What's he thinking? He wasn't at the 3-point line.
Maybe that's why. Barlow puts it on the deck, attacking Hicks. It's Carter. Carter, that's deep. If it was one step in, that would have been perfect. And Gatlin's going to slow it down, let everyone just get the oxygen pumping again. Puts it on the deck. Plenty of contact, no call. Doesn't matter, great finish. Badish Now to Barlow. And an offensive foul called. Hand was a bit high. And he's not happy about it. But when you cop a hand to the face.
Yeah, it looked like his elbow. I'm not sure if he hit him that hard, but when you have your elbow in that position and then the defender,
definitely a little bit of
sold it a little bit, but it's a bad look when it's
little bit of the mayo put on it. But that's reading the scout report. That's knowing, because that's what Barlow does. He gets that arm up high, and he does a little push off with it. And it's not going to get called unless you put a bit of mustard on it. That's the hard thing.
Yeah.
We call people out for flopping, but then if they don't flop, they don't get the call.
Never get the call.
It's tough. Timeout called here. 3:32 left in the third quarter. Super Cats with an 8-point advantage, 58-50. And it's been an interesting start to the third quarter. Super Cats leading this quarter 13-9. It's kind of tough to tell where we're at the moment.
It's hard.
I'm trying to think of questions and what can this team do to improve? What can this team do? But it's a really evenly poised game at the moment.
Scrappy game. It's
tough
lot of threes. I'd say even in today's game, I'd say too many 3-pointers. But if you haven't looked at the scoreboard in a while, I honestly would have no idea really who's winning or anything, because it's pretty scrappy.
Well, Sabres shooting 10 for 28 from beyond the arc, and the Supercats shooting 4 for 23 from beyond the arc. They're going for some kind of record of who can of the most threes in the game.
Yeah.
Cats have the ball coming out of the timeout. Back to Hicks, now to Owusu. Thought about the three, puts it on the deck. Inside to McInerney. Over the outstretched hand of Tata. Tough finish. O'Brien has it. Slows things up. To McDaniel. Free throw line, Jay. Beautiful. Picture perfect play run there.
Yeah, that was a set play. We haven't seen too many of those in this game, but they knew what they were doing, and they actually worked it to perfection. Got a shot out of it.
Inside to Williams. Now back out to Gatlin. Now to Owusu. Puts it on the deck again. Cutting Gatlin. And a foul gets called. It's on Jamie Badish. And a wholesale changes here for the Sabres. The old 5-on, 5-off. That's under 12 stuff.
Oh, that's the way I coach. It's much easier to figure out who's played what when you're doing it that way.
Sometimes the simple things are the best, yeah. Says Coach Nathan Cooper Brown. Great pass inside to Hicks. Contested by Barlow. Doesn't matter. Hicks too big, too strong. Maybe it was just wanted to have a quiet word to this 5. As Barlow takes it all the way and gets fouled.
David Barlow.
Sneaky little flex there as well.
He's got great ball handling skills and those herky-jerky movements.
He's got it on a string. He knows what he's doing.
He always has. And there was always rumors of how much he worked out and how strict he was with his diet and stuff like that. And I don't think any of that's changed with age.
No,
he looks
definitely
the same
not.
As he always has.
That fell on Liam McInerney. I had a chat to him a few weeks ago, and I basically just asked him, why do you still play? Why do you need to play this when you're performing arguably at the best in your career in the NBL? And he said that's the exact reason I want to keep going. I don't want to stop. If there's ever a time where I don't feel like playing, there's a tough finish at the ring, and Hicks puts it back in. If there's a time where I don't want to keep working and playing, that's when I'm going to stop. And he doesn't want to stop, and credit to him. This Sabres team, I can't picture it without him. He's the heart and soul of this team. He wants to play night in, night out. As Carter attacking back to Barlow. 3 rims out. He's had a bit of a tough night as well. It's Gatlin, speaking of having the ball on a string. Hicks has it back to Gatlin. 90 seconds left here in the third quarter. 10-point advantage to the Cats. attacking the body. Misses the off-balance floater. Barlow attacking, fouls called, and the points are going to count.
Basket is good. Catch foul, number 8, Mark Goodwin.
Mark Goodwin whistled for that foul there. That's the experience of Barlow there. Recognises when a player is not in position.
Substitution coming in for the Sabres.
And attacking the player not in position, getting the shot up, hanging in the air, and finishing off. And his teammates have such faith in him that they're not even going to bother lining up for the free throws. But because I've spoken about it,
yeah,
knowing me,
I wonder why they're not lining up.
This is why.
Here we go.
That's why.
You're right.
That's
Automatic.
why.
Automatic.
How dare you doubt David Barlow? Hicks is going to take a seat as Thomas checks back in for the Cats. Still attacking Thomas, left wide open under the basket. And someone missed their assignment there. Carter still attacking inside to Tata! Nicholas Tata!
Great assist there by Reese. He can do that, give him the ball in that position. He'll throw it down.
And then a sneaky little alley after the play, and
3 straight dunks. That one didn't count, but it's pretty good.
And that's why Coach Cooper Brown brought Tata in, because he needed that size, and when you can get a wide open lane to the basket for an easy little throwdown, get the crowd hyped up, get the energy of everyone up. As Owusu jacks up a 3. And that was pretty. Carter attacking, takes it all the way, kicks it out, open 3. Bang! Kingsley box.
Oh, whatever Reese did at halftime, it worked. 'Cause now he's doing a little bit of everything, not just shooting it.
Popped a few of the sodium tablets, had a massage, got
changed his socks maybe.
Yeah, maybe a few bananas and
some snakes.
Poor pass there, Barlow reading that like a book. Shot clock's ticking down. He's got to put up a shot. Carter, he's feeling it. Ooh. And just rims out. And he's frustrated with himself too. Thinks he should have hit that even though it was 2 feet behind 3. Either way, 3/4 time here. Leads at 7 for the Supercats, 69-62. But I reckon the Sabres are kicking themselves that it's 3/4 time. They wanted to keep going because they're feeling it right now.
Yeah, they are probably unlucky to have that break there. But I think Reese, he did a good job of. He's always been a great passer, and he's getting into the middle of that zone now instead of just everyone settling for 3s. They're moving without the ball, and he's finding them.
He struggled a bit at the start of the season, finding his place. Where does he the fit into the rotation and things like that? We saw earlier in the season he's taking some bad shots and shots that we could see on the bench that Coach Cooper Brown wasn't happy with, and you're still going to get that. He's taken a few questionable shots, we'll say, during this game, but when he's feeling it and when he's comfortable, he's threading the needle with that pass to Tata and putting up good shots and things like that. That big wraparound pass to Kingsley Box that we just saw at the end, and maybe he's the person that the Sabres have needed all season.
Oh, I'm sure he is. Yeah, and he's as disappointed as anyone else is that he's been injured for the season. But if they have a healthy Reese Carter, it would have been a much different year this year.
He has 11 points and 2 assists, but those 2 assists are 2 highlight players. Dave Barlow and Sam McDaniel still leading the way, 15 points apiece. Sam McDaniel with 7 rebounds and Dave Barlow with 7 assists. Wow. These guys are
triple-double watch? How many rebounds does Barlow have?
2. He's been a bit quiet on the rebounds tonight.
Still get him now.
That's all right. Beastie's got 7 rebounds. McDaniel has 7, as I touched on earlier, and Tata's pulled down 5. So this is probably some of the best basketball that we've seen the Southern Sabres play so far this year, in that they're not relying on their two guys to get 30 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists kind of thing. Everyone's doing a little bit of everything. And as we look at the Super Cats, AJ Williams leading the way, 18 points. Thomas and Hicks both have 14. Gatlin has 10. Thomas already has himself a double-double, 14 points, 11 rebounds. Hicks 1 rebound shy of one himself. But still only 4 points coming from the bench, all coming from the hand of McInerney. Cats have the ball to start the quarter. Williams with another 3. That one's short. Varley pulls down the board. Goodwin attacking. Tough finish.
We'll see if the Sabres here keep trying to get into the middle of this zone, or they resort back to their ways of a couple passes and launching threes.
Barlow, down to Tata.
Yeah.
Tough finish.
I mean, you might as well at this point in the season, if you're going to try and keep him around, try and get him the ball and try and develop him a little bit in game situations, get his confidence up.
Goodwin to Williams. Good ball movement. Varley's open for the 3. No good. Plenty of contact there. And Goodwin not too happy with that. Tata whistled for the foul. Very physical play there on the rebounds, but we haven't seen too much of the physicality from Tata this season. So, Coach Cooper Brown won't be too mad with that.
No.
Playing hard.
Yeah, you want if he's going to be in foul trouble, you want him to earn him.
Thomas, turnaround Jay, beautiful. Playing like a man looking for an NBL contract. O'Brien has it, finds McDaniel, plenty of contact, no whistle. Not happy there. Gatlin pushing, he's taking on Barlow. Tough finish. The hoop and the harm.
Nice left-handed finish, too.
Barlow whistled for the foul there, 3rd personal on him. Not too much you can do about that. Just attacking the body. Tough finish, plenty of contact. He earned that one. Gatlin leading the league in steals. Misses that free throw though. Inside to Tata, handoff to McDaniel.
Oh, almost on cue. Almost got a steal there.
Foul called there. That's on Gatlin. Nice little handoff action there.
Yeah,
almost worked.
Top of the key. Get some cutting off top of the key. They don't have a guy like Hicks, though, who can... Well, they do, Barlow, but he can't do everything. He can't catch all 5 passes.
Be great if he could.
Yeah.
Sabres would be up there with Ballarat then. Because he's the type of player, we say it every week, plays 1 through 5.
Yeah, he can play.
So if you've got 5 of him on the court.
Especially at this level. I wonder if he likes... Might frustrate him a bit. Offensively, he's got the ball in his hands all the time. Then defensively, he's got to bang with the biggest guys on the court.
Foul called off the ball. It's called on Tom O'Brien. Yeah, he a lot of players of his caliber do see this as keeping fit in the off season type of action. We were talking about before. He doesn't need to do this, but he does, and he still plays 30 minutes a game.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely the best way to stay in basketball shape is to play.
But it is tough, puts a lot of effort, a lot of strain on his body when he has to shoulder the load and do things like this. As the Sabres play great defense, but they leave Blythe right open. Catch a lucky break there. And speak of the devil, Barlow up and under once, twice. Definitely plenty of contact there. And he knows he should have shot that. That foul whistled on Blythe. His second personal. Kingsley Box is going to take a seat. Jamie Baddish checking back in. 11-point advantage to the Cats here, 64-75. And Barlow shot rims out. He's having a tough night from beyond the arc.
It's about the only thing he's not doing.
Williams stops on a dime.
Anthony Williams.
And he made that look so easy. That is one of the toughest shots to stop at full speed, still be balanced and put up a shot. He did that perfectly. McDaniel finds Badish back to Barlow. Swing past McDaniel. Bit flat on that one. Great board there, pulled down by Goodwin. Barlow, 1 of 5 from beyond the arc tonight, having a tough one. Williams has it to Varley into the corner to Goodwin. Attacking. Lewis Thomas, that's his shot. Just rims out. Barlow pulls down the board, pushing it up. Barlow attacking. Shimmy. Tough finish, drops it off to Tata. In the corner. Sabres need this. They don't get it. Barlow chases it down himself. Threads the pass to O'Brien. Up and under. Great move there. Perfectly run play there. All thanks to Barlow.
Yeah, great pass by Barlow. He sees everyone out there.
He's having a tough night shooting. He's 5 of 10, so maybe not having a tough night, but he's got 8 assists as well. Big pass out. Now Williams has it. Just right in the face. No good. Barlow.
Good board.
He really is doing everything
just
tonight.
Let him keep going. He's not tired. Give him the ball and let him create.
I don't think he's ever been tired.
Yeah, that's a good point.
His conditioning
Yeah, he's got great
is
conditioning.
second maybe only to Dave Anderson. And McDaniel, tough shot.
Sam McDaniel.
We got ourselves a game here a little bit.
Barlow's looking at Coach Cooper Brown for a timeout because he wants a rest, but he doesn't want to come off. 9-point advantage to the Cats. Shots in the corner by Blythe.
Oh.
No! The ball in the ring knows that Barlow's looking at a triple-double, so he's up to 5. He's up to 6 rebounds now.
Jeez, he's got those quick. Yeah, triple-double watch from David Barlow. Alert, alert who you have to alert. Is there someone we need to call for that?
Foul whistled there. Mark Goodwin whistled for the foul there.
Lots of substitutions.
Plenty of subs going on. As the coordinator said, too fast for me. I can see for the Sabres that Pantelis and Jaden Weldon are checking back in. And now for the Cats, I can see Wusu, I can see Marlo Hicks. There's DeMarcus Gatlin, Lewis Thomas, AJ Williams. There's all 5 of them. They're the ones on the court. Too fast for me. McDaniel keeps it under control. Big corner pass. And Jamie Badish splashes down the 3. And it's a 6-point game. 5 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Owusu throws another one away. That's a few. He's had a few poor timeouts there.
You can see what he's trying to do, and it's not terribly open. That's probably one that Hicks would usually get, but that was out of his range there. That was way too high.
McDaniel's taking a seat here. Beastie's checked back in. Weldon loses it, gets it back. Tough finish inside. He wants a foul, doesn't get it. He hits the deck, it's all right.
4-point game. Wow.
And the Sabres are up. They're full of confidence. They're not taking any backwards steps here. Sam McDaniel's getting a quick breather now. You imagine he'd play the last 2 or 3 minutes. Inside to Hicks. He's got Barlow on him. Owusu. Great pass there by Hicks to Owusu. Weldon just losing himself a little bit there. There's Beastie. Misses the triple. Barlow looking for that double-double. He's on 9 now. 9 assists, got 8 rebounds. Triple-double watch, absolutely. Gatlin. He's got Pantelis on him. Open paint. Great D there by Zach Pantelis. Nothing coming easy for the Cats. We've got 9 on the shot clock here. Just under 4 minutes left in the game. Owusu to inbound. Finds Williams. Brings it back up to the top. Great pass to Thomas. And he's long. He's got long arms.
Good finish there. That wasn't there. That pass could have went out of bounds. Great catch. Gather and get back up with a little baby hook.
Beastie has it now to Weldon. Thought about it. Now he decides to take it. Foul's called. And that's a coach killer there by DeMarcus Gatlin, and he knows it as well.
Foul is on number 5 of the Cats, DeMarcus Gatlin, second personal, 4th team foul.
Just like I said earlier, McDaniel's back on. Pantelis takes a seat. Jaden Weldon to the line here to shoot 3. Now, I'd normally have some stats on him, but I don't have any on Weldon today. He snuck out. And it's even worse because he's got 3 shots.
Was it unavailable?
It
didn't make the sheet.
I've made an error here. I've made an error here.
Just
Weldon
no
averaging 42 points and 16 rebounds. He turned down a contract from the Golden State Warriors.
Say, maybe the Clippers might be in there
to come play NBL1 here for the Southern Sabres.
Great stats. See, those are the kind of stats people want. The saucy stuff.
Importantly, he can hit his free throws. 75 to 81. 3.5 minutes left in the game here. Thomas has it. Kicks it to Gatlin. Ball movement here by the Cats. Owusu has it. Goes baseline. And a sneaky little foul called there. And that's on Jamie Badish. Probably a smart foul in the end, but one that they didn't want to commit because now both teams in the bonus.
Yeah, I don't think he had a shot there or anything. Could have got away with not fouling him there.
Williams has it at top to Hicks. Ball movement. 3 shot just rims out. Gatlin pulls down the board too strong. And Coach Cooper Brown not happy there, calls a timeout. 3 minutes 6 left in the game. We have a game here, ladies and gentlemen. 75 to 83. Both teams in the bonus. Now it comes down to which team is going to play better defense.
Well, they were able to cut it to 4. And since then, they've given up a couple easy buckets down low and haven't been able to capitalize on the other end. But that's the hard part. When you're down, you fight back and fight back and fight back, and then do you have enough to then get over the hump? You know, it's okay to come all the way back, but then you need even more energy and even play even better to even get past the team.
And I think the game's picked up a little bit because neither team are relying on threes as much as they were earlier in the game.
The threes have really slowed down.
You know, we had around 20 each at quarter time.
Well, there was a stint there where, I think there would have been 6 or 7 straight back and forth.
Sabres are 12 for 36 from beyond the arc, and the Cats 5 for 29. So I think they've both realised, maybe this isn't working as much as we would have liked. And that's the way that the Sabres play, and they're always going to take 20 to 25 threes a game. That's who they are. And when you've got all 5 players on the court most of the time that can shoot, if you've got Barlow playing the center or if you've got Beastie playing the center, they're still going to take those threes. And I think Coach Cooper Brown would expect nothing less. If you're open, take the shot. That seems to be the way that they've been playing all year.
Yeah.
But the inside game definitely stepping up just like that, as Barlow attacking the ring, attacking the paint, attacking the body, drawing the foul on Lewis Thomas. That's only his second. But both teams in the bonus. Barlow's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Barlow sitting on 15 points, 8 rebounds, 9 assists. Deserves the triple-double.
I wonder if they've got a stat guy over there on the bench that's telling him what he needs, just like in the NBA.
Resident stat man. We'll just turn off the mics and scream out across the court.
Exactly. We might be the only ones that know here.
Hits these free throws as well. 76-83. Gatlin has it. The elbow J is no good. McDaniel pulls down the board. Now in the hands of Barlow. Quick first step, fakes one way, kicks it to the corner. This is a massive three, and it's no good. And Hicks pulls down the board, brings it up himself. Playing the possession game now are the Cats. Slowing it down a little bit, looking for a good shot. They find Thomas, he's open from three, and that's a massive shot for the Cats. Extends it out to double digits. And then Barlow throwing it down into the change rooms.
Yeah, one of his few errant passes tonight. He's played a heck of a game, but that one was a bit too high.
Thought he was throwing it to Tata there. Tata would have pulled it down. It's in Williams' hands. Carter's back on. Not running as fluid as he once might have. It's beaten there. Williams takes on Barlow. He's open, dropping dimes as well. He's Williams, no look pass. Inside to Gatlin. Carter has it, finds Barlow, great pass. Draws the foul. Sells some candy, takes it up. He's going to go to the line and shoot too. Foul's called there on Hicks.
Not looking good. Not looking good. Down 12. Minute 30 to go.
Barlow's at the line here. 25 points, 8 rebounds last week. But he's fouled out the last 2 games. He's done a much better job today of watching out for his fouls. Only the 3. Still got plenty of time. And he hits his second, leads at 10 now. 90 seconds left, still plenty of time. Carter's really struggling to get up the court now. Williams doing the smart thing, pulling it out, slowing down. Shot clock's down to 8. They need to get a shot up. They get it to Gatlin, who drives in, dishes it off to Hicks. Blows the layup, pulls down his own board. Great defense there by Barlow.
Is that a rebound? If that was a rebound.
Surely. No, that's 9. I think that's 9 for him now.
Oh,
wait for the live stats to come up. Carter, step back 3. Just rims out.
Oh, almost.
And the Super Cats pulling it out. Might just be time. Shot clock's running down, ticking down to 6. Williams wanting Lewis to stay in the corner. And Lewis trying to run the baseline. Zigged when he should have zagged.
Oh no, we've called a timeout here.
Timeout called. 35.2 seconds left in the game. I'd say it's all but done for the Sabres.
Yeah, I don't
unless we get
why we called timeout here, but maybe, yeah, I guess.
Unless Reese Carter channels his inner Tracy McGrady.
Coaches are always coaching, yeah, so maybe they're trying to run one more play, trying to see if it'll work for the next game, maybe.
I would say that they've called time now to draw up a play where Barlow gets a rebound and an assist. So he can get his triple-double, 18 points, 9 rebounds, 9 assists. He deserves it. He really does. He hasn't shouldered as much of the scoring load as he normally does. But those are good signs for the Sabres. When he doesn't need to score 30 a game. You know, McDaniel scored 17. It hasn't been the most high-scoring game, so we're not seeing any massive, ridiculous scores. Carter's had 11, which has been probably the most pivotal 11 points of the game.
Yeah, in the first half, yeah.
But then coming up against Lewis Thomas, 21 points and 13 rebounds. AJ Williams has got 20 points as well. Hicks has 14 and 11. Looks like Sabres have drawn up a play here.
Better be a good one if you're going to call timeout.
Weldon's going to inbound. Who are they getting to? Got to get it in quick. More like 6 seconds than 5.
Call a timeout and get a 5
That's a coach killer. Coach Cooper Brown not too happy. Gatlin has it. Williams, 10-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Supercats got to get a shot up here. Well read pass there, Jaden Walden tipping it. Got 6 on the shot clock, got to get a shot up. Thomas has it. Thought about it, spins. Draws the foul, he'll go to the line and shoot 2. Beastie whistled for the foul there.
So there's foul number 8, Ryan Beastie, first personal, 15 foul.
And Thomas to the line here, shooting 2. So when he was a DP in Adelaide last season, he to earn money, he cleaned Airbnb rooms. That was his job by night. By day, he was training with the team. By night, cleaning Airbnbs, doing whatever it takes to earn his spot.
I think the rules are changing now. Like if you're a developmental player, I think you will make.
Yeah, there's a minimum.
Wage. Yeah.
There's a minimum wage now.
Of.
McDaniel driving in, kicks it out to Beastie, getting a shot up. Barlow's got to pull down a rebound. There's his double-double. And that shot's not going to count anyway. And that is the game, ladies and gentlemen. The Supercats running out. 11-point winners in the end, 89-78. Sabres playing 3 quarters of really good basketball and then just kind of dropping off a little bit there at the end. And that's been the name of the game this season, has been them playing 25 to 30 good minutes of basketball, but then when they're not playing at their best, that's when they're struggling, and that's when these games are blowing out. And although this one didn't blow out, it was probably a bit closer than 11 points in the end. Taking a look at the stats, leaders for the Supercats, Lewis Thomas, 22 points and 13 rebounds. He was massive, and he's playing some of his best basketball that we've seen. AJ Williams, 20 points as well. Marlo Hicks, 14 points, 11 rebounds. And then for the Sabres, Barlow sneaking that double-double in at the end, 18 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists. 9 assists. And then Sam McDaniel, 17 points as well. And it gets no easier for the Sabres. They back up tomorrow as they head down to Waverley to take on the Falcons, who have also been inconsistent. And next week, the Supercats with a Wednesday game, a midweek game, going NBA style here. They take on the Ballarat Miners in a first versus third game. That is definitely going to be one to watch. Well, that's all we have time for. Thank you very much for joining me, Adam.
All right, man. See you in a couple weeks.
We are back here in a few weeks. 14th of July, it's taking on the Centre of Excellence. Thank you very much for joining in, and good night.